2 years ago is when I started writing new music. I got out of my Nickelodeon music contract. I signed a deal with Columbia Records. Label has been amazing.
JoJo Siwa's claiming she's been working on new music for the past 2 years. But guess what? Turns out, she didn't write that song she's been hyping up. Not only did she not pen a single word of it, but get this, she didn't even own it to begin with. Yeah. The song description spills all the tea, revealing that Karma is a Bee was actually recorded by Britt Smith back in 2012. It was supposed to be a single, teased multiple times, but eventually got tossed aside. And here's the kicker. Miley Cyrus had already laid down the tracks for it back in 2011. Fast forward 12 years, and JoJo Siwa's suddenly dropping it like it's hers. But wait. There's more. If you scroll down a bit, you'll see the real MVPs, the producer and the legit writers getting the recognition they deserve. Even Apple Music, Spotify, and every other streaming platform out there are straight up saying JoJo ain't the wordsmith behind this tune. With receipts like that, it's no wonder folks are calling her out for trying to make it seem like she's the mastermind behind it all. Truth is, she only owns that song, cause her money bought it. So let's clear the air. JoJo Siwa's been parading around like she birthed this song, Karma, a couple of years back, but here's the real kicker. It's not even that old. The real issue here isn't just the fact that she didn't pen it herself, it's the whole act around it. Why won't she just own up to not writing it? She could have kept quiet about it, but instead, she's out here hinting like she's the mastermind behind it all, claiming Karma was her brainchild from 2 years back. It's that double standard that's got everyone raising their eyebrows. Look, JoJo might not have straight up stolen the song, but she definitely fibbed about it. And now, it's blown up into this whole thing that could have been avoided if she'd just kept it real. Let's talk about justice for the real deal, though. Britt Smith, aka Matisse, her original version of Karma was fire, and she deserved way more recognition. It's a shame her pop star career didn't take off like it should have, but hey, better late than never, right? As for the song itself, Karma has been passed around like a hot potato, changing hands more times than we can count. We're still in the dark about why both the original and Miley Cyrus's versions got canned, but one thing's for sure, JoJo's claim of working on it 2 years ago is straight up false. And it's not just her public statements trying to control the narrative. Her behind-the-scenes posts make it seem like she was in the trenches, cooking up Karma from scratch. Super sneaky.
Oh, an acapella moment?
No?
Yes, I mean,
Let's try it.
I listen to you whenever you say, you know it here.
Yeah. I love that.
However, even this video drew criticism because JoJo wasn't as smart as she thought she was. If you look closely, the graphics on JoJo's black t-shirt are scenes from her Karma music video. Nothing seems to have hit JoJo harder than the bombshell allegations that she shamelessly stole another artist's songs and passed them off as her own, despite her grand rebranding efforts and musical success. And get this, she didn't just get one song, but 2. Karma, which she released earlier this month, and another song she's been teasing but hasn't officially released yet. She didn't just take a little inspiration here and there. She grabbed everything, from commas to complete stops. The entire saga began on the eve of her Karma video release, with JoJo bouncing around town to commemorate the occasion and bask in her newfound fame.
This song, I want you to listen for a very special ad-lib, because it is about one of my exes.
JoJo's comments about her ex's fame sparked a viral frenzy. But it didn't take long for people to notice something fishy. It did not sound like JoJo at all. The internet sleuths jumped right in and began investigating the mystery. And what did they discover? The real artist behind the ad-lib was Emmeline, who recorded the song in 2022. But before anyone could point fingers at JoJo, Emmeline swooped in to settle the matter. Ja quickly explained the mix-up, assuring fans that JoJo was not to blame and hinting at a future release of her own version. But even with Emmeline's clarification, the drama didn't die down. People couldn't shake the feeling that JoJo's lyrics were a bit too close for comfort. Sure, she claimed only a tiny part was about her ex, but listeners weren't buying it. And just when JoJo thought the storm had passed, she was in for a rude awakening. Leave it to JoJo to keep the drama rolling.
I wanted to start a new genre of music. And they said, what do you mean? And I said, well, it's called Gaypop. Songs like Applause by Lady Gaga. It's the On My Own Miley Cyrus. Can't Be Tamed Miley Cyrus. Karma. It's that world of music.
While promoting her latest release, Karma, she dropped another bombshell during her media tour. JoJo claimed she was on a mission to create a brand new music genre called Gaypop. Well, you can imagine the collective eyebrow raise from fans and critics alike. After all, Gaypop already exists, so what was JoJo thinking? It's like she's determined to reinvent the wheel, even if it's already been invented centuries ago. But true to form, JoJo didn't back down. She tried to clarify her statement, but let's just say her explanation left people scratching their heads even more.
Do you want to go back on your statement and say that you weren't the inventor of Gaypop?
I definitely am not the inventor of Gaypop, for sure not. But I do want to be a piece in making it bigger than it already is.
Okay.
I want to bring more attention to it.
Okay.
I'm not the creator, but I'm not the president, but I might be like the CEO or the CMO.
Okay.
I could be the CMO, the chief marketing officer.
I like
Obviously,
that.
my marketing tactics, whether people like it or not.
I think that's fair.
All right, I'm the CMO of Gaypop.
JoJo seems to be reveling in the chaos she's been causing lately, delighting in the fact that everything she does, or says, manages to ruffle feathers. It's gotten to the point where people are straight up mocking her, with TikTokers jumping on the bandwagon to recreate her Karma dance challenge just to poke fun at her. But here's the kicker. JoJo couldn't care less. Despite the backlash, she's got skin thicker than an alligator's. As for that dance challenge, well, it was pure JoJo magic. She had TikTok wrapped around her finger, with her dance moves taking the platform by storm. But, of course, where there's JoJo, there's drama. When a couple of her friends decided to join in on the fun, things took a spicy turn. JoJo felt a little betrayed, expecting her pals to have her back amidst the mockery. But hold on, there's a twist. Despite the drama, JoJo came to James Charles's defense, revealing that he'd actually checked in with her before joining the challenge. She even found his video downright hilarious.
The internet is coming
brutal.
at you.
Yeah.
Hard.
No, they are.
We got TikTokers who...
James Charles
is talking some...
James texted me yesterday.
He texted you?
No, he texted.
After he mocked you?
So he texted me and he was like, do you care if I post this?
Oh, okay.
And he was like, do you care if I make a dance video to Karma? And I was like, please do. I was like, go in, poke fun, get the deal.
Right.
Well, here's the thing.
Well, good for him for calling, I guess,
Yeah.
and asking for permission.
JoJo's loyalty to her friends, even the controversial ones, is definitely raising eyebrows. Despite James Charles's past controversies, JoJo not only stands by him, but even invited him to her listening party. And guess who else showed up? None other than Colleen Ballinger. But let's not get sidetracked. When it came to defending James, JoJo didn't hesitate. They even teamed up for the Karma Dance Challenge, showing the world they were thick as thieves. But when Tana Mojo decided to jump on the bandwagon, things got a bit sticky. Tana posted not one, but 2 videos grooving to the song, and JoJo wasn't thrilled. In fact, she reached out to Tana about it, clearly not vibing with her reaction. Seems like JoJo's loyalty has its limits after all. There's definitely some tension brewing between JoJo and Tana, and honestly, it's a bit perplexing. Why does it matter who reached out first? It seems like JoJo wouldn't have been bothered if Tana had followed James's lead and reached out beforehand. But for some reason, the lack of communication rubbed JoJo the wrong way. She even mentioned feeling hurt by the online hate she was receiving, and having someone close to her join in the public scrutiny didn't sit well with her at all. It's almost like she expected Tana to have her back, but things didn't go down that way. But it didn't end there, y'all, as you might have guessed. Tana responded. Tana was shocked at how much JoJo had blown the whole thing out of proportion, despite the fact that she and JoJo were normally cool. Tana went on to say that she only realized things had gone wrong between them when Trisha brought it up.
Actually, I went to her house and I sit down on her podcast and she's like, JoJo Siwa just came for your neck. And I was like, what? She broke it to me on Just Trish. Here's the thing, dude. there is no world, I said this to you, where I'm asking anyone that is a viral meme that everyone is chiming in on, that I'm going to reach out and say, hey, is it okay if I make this TikTok? That type of just like, you know what I mean? Just weirds me out. Like if it's my close ass friend and it's like, I know it's really affecting them or something, obviously, but even like Team Bryce on God, like you're going to chime in and make a joke. Like,
Honestly, it seems like JoJo may be blowing things out of proportion here. James's video seemed more like a playful jab at JoJo than anything aimed at disrespecting her. And Tana's TikTok, it was harmless fun. JoJo's attempt at rebranding herself as a bad girl falls flat when she can't handle the heat that comes with it. Asking for permission to join a TikTok trend, that's a bit much. Tana didn't cross any lines here, and JoJo's reaction seems a tad dramatic. But hey, that's just my take. What do you think? Is JoJo stirring up unnecessary drama, or did Tana overstep? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. Subscribe for all the latest messy drama on the internet. See you in the next juicy video.